Namaskar, I'm Ashok Vyas, and the aim of life is written in my name. Yes, when I say that, Ashok means someone who is without grief. And that sense of being without grief relates to our ability to be happy. And in order to be happy, we need to be healthy. And how we can stay healthy? American Association of Physicians of Indian origin, Queens and Long Island, wants to share that secret in the form of increasing awareness about child obesity. And the place where I'm standing, it's a beautiful location of a school. And what is happening here, let me request President of AAPI QLI, Dr. Madhu Korrapati, as well as Dr. Abhay Malhotra, to share their vision.
Mainly the childhood awareness program was started by the National AAPI about 2 years ago, and now it has been spreading all over the country to many of the elementary school children, because it is easy to convince them, and they are the only people who can tell the parents, mother or father, that no, I don't want this food, I want something healthy. And the obesity in United States used to be about 8% in 1980 in children. Now it has gone up to 18 to 20% as of 2 years ago. So this is rampantly increasing in proportion, and which is very unhealthy. It can lead to many illnesses, including diabetes, heart disease, and kidney problems. So many other issues. So this is one of the reasons we thought we'll spearhead this campaign and educate the children, so that will prevent and be useful to the further generations.
Dr. Abhay, when we are talking about obesity, which directly relates to what appeals to our taste buds, and especially if you are a kid and if you're telling them don't eat donut or don't eat bagel or don't eat pizza, then they will say, let us not hear Abhay uncle. So how do you address this particular space?
Well, we try to make it interesting. We keep on stressing the point that not only health issues, they also tend to have psychological issues with it, including lower self-esteem, and depression is very common in obese children. But we make it more like a fun part of it. So you give a nice slideshow, which is very interesting, and they're going to like it. Plus, we're going to, on behalf of AAPI QLI and National AAPI, we distribute T-shirts and pedometers, which will encourage them to do more exercise. So we involve them in this part.
How these kind of gadgets like pedometer helps in maintaining a sense of motivation?
Every school actually has a physical education teacher. So we actually coordinate with them. We check how much exercise a kid has done, and we kind of tell them to give them a homework pass or something, so that they'll get encouraged to do more exercise.
How hopeful you are about the effectiveness of this campaign?
I think I'm very hopeful about the effectiveness, but the thing is, we have to keep on doing it again and again and again. We have to reinforce this thing, and we have to educate the families as well, because this is a family problem. It's not only the children's problem. The parents has to be equally involved as children, because the whole lifestyle has to change to like healthy lifestyle, eating better, and taking part in sports and all those things. You know, all things are very important.
Typically, children, if they're obese, their self-esteem will go down. They won't be able to move faster like the other kids, and they get bullied majority of the times, which will ultimately result in psychological depression, and they eat more, and they get more sedentary.
Concluding words from you, Dr. Abhay, especially for those who are watching you at home, maybe parents or kids, what would be your tips?
My tips would be eat healthy, do more exercise, and cut down recreation in front of the screen. It could be video games or TV. You're going to be in excellent health. And
Vegetables and fruits.
Eat more vegetables and fruit, that's right.
Dr. Rui Mukhi, you are a doctor, but you yourself look like a child. And here, while we are understanding more about child obesity, you can probably understand psychology of children a little bit better than others, perhaps. So tell me, what prevents them in adopting these healthy habits?
I think convenience, it's easier to just go outside and just pick something up at a fast food restaurant versus having home cooked meals, or just picking fruits and vegetables over, something that's pre-made. This is a great organization that's doing a great program, and, changing the kids is going to be what's going to change the parents as well. So if they go home and they take their pedometers and say, hey, I walked 1,000 steps today, then, the parents will be like, oh, that's so interesting. And, it's recommended to do 10,000 steps every day. So, hopefully we can create a small change to create a bigger change in the community.
Very quick question. Generally, those food items which are available and which are promoted, they at the end of the day are not probably healthy. So do we need overall paradigm shift in our system?
Yes, it's definitely a whole paradigm shift. The most important thing is eating clean, eating healthy, which would be more fruits, more vegetables, whole grain, and everything in moderation. If you do want to have that unhealthy food, if you do it once in a week, it's healthier than doing it every single day. But clean food, clean eating, that's the way to go. And portion control.
And?
Portion control. Yeah, so a big salad like this big is not the same thing as eating a salad at this size. So drinking lots of water, choosing water over choosing soda, small things in your life can make a big difference.
So Dr. Muki tells us not only be careful what you are eating, but also be careful how much you are eating. Thank you very much.
Of course, thank you.
Following this short presentation, you will be going out for a mini walk. It's not a big mile walk, a couple of laps out in the field just to kind of get our hearts going and get some exercise movement in today. I know a lot of your teachers do that with you on a regular basis. And that's what this wants to reinforce for you, how important it is to do that. So, without further ado, I want to turn over to Dr. Malhotra, who will introduce the esteemed panel.
On behalf of American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin, we have arranged this program. And I see beautiful yellow t-shirts here, yellow color, which signifies awareness of childhood obesity. It's my great pleasure to introduce a few esteemed members of AAPI QLI. First of all is Dr. Ajay Lodha, who is a past president. Dr. Madhu Korrapati, who is a president of AAPI QLI. Dr. Rakesh Dua and Dr. Ruhi Mukhi. Special thanks to Miss Gail Cassiano, Miss Kristen Ridden, all the staff, and thank you all the students who come today.
8 out of 100 children were obese in 1980. Now, the obesity has gone up to 20% in our country. It's more than doubled. It's a scary situation. So we have to pay attention to what we're eating day in and day out. AAPI is American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin, the doctors who came all the way from India and practicing medicine in this country have taken this task to educate the children around the country about the obesity. It's be fit, be cool. The number one cause of diabetes and hypertension in this country is obesity. It also leads to heart disease, stroke, kidney disease, liver disease, and every organ in the body will be affected if we are obese. I request you all to follow this 5210 rule, which says 5 or more servings of fruits and vegetables every day. And number 2, spend less than 2 hours of time on your computer, iPad, iPhone, or watching TV. Please, during the weekdays at least, do not watch any TV or any electronic media. But if you have to do some homework on the computer, it's okay. Number 3, at least 1 hour of physical exercise every day. Whether you're at school or at home, play something to make you physically active. Do not play any computer games or video games. Look at this. Halloween. Whenever we go out for Halloween, all that we get is candy. No good. You should ask for fruits, or vegetables, which is impossible to give, but try not to go for Halloween, don't eat them. And look at these fruits. Anything that's colorful, except the candy, is good for you. Be fit and be cool. Thank you for your attention. And I thank you for listening. Let's be cool, be fit.
अशोक जी, ऐसा है कि जब हम बच्चे थे तब हमारे टाइम पे ये कंप्यूटर और ये तो होते नहीं थे, तो हमारा तो सारा काम खेल कूद में जाता था. सो वी यूज्ड टू डू लॉट ऑफ एक्सरसाइज. तो ये दिमाग में तो नहीं था ओबेसिटी का कंसेप्ट, बट ऑटोमेटिकली इट वाज प्रिवेंशन ओबेसिटी व्हेन वी वर चाइल्ड. बेसिकली आई वांट टू टेल द व्यूअर्स that this program of childhood obesity, it was launched by National AAPI, American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin, nationally, and currently I am the Vice President of National AAPI, and our motto was to involve at least 100 schools in that program, for which National AAPI allocated a fund of $100,000. And so far we have done, I think, almost 60 schools, and we are pretty sure that we'll reach this mark of 100 schools. And I'm thankful to National AAPI for promoting this event, and also thankful to AAPI QLI. Last year we did 3 events in different schools when I was the president, and this year is our first event for this year. Hopefully we'll do more events to raise this awareness of childhood obesity amongst the children, because as you know, all the diseases comes from obesity. Heart problem, diabetes, strokes, anything you just count on. So it's very good for the children to make them aware, so it will be helpful for their future life, and when they grow up they should maintain a healthy life and healthy diet and be healthy. And our motto is be fit, be cool.
Stay healthy, stay happy. Has there been any follow-up in terms of the way message is taken to the kids? I know it requires a long period study, but in general, as a physician, do you think prevention is better than cure? Is becoming a part of our lives through such awareness campaigns?
You are right, Ashok ji. Definitely prevention is better than cure. That's why the program name is Childhood Obesity Prevention. Okay. Basically, this question has been asked to us several times for the follow-up. Our program is basically meant for prevention only, and we did not go into the concept of following. We go to the schools, give them material, we distribute t-shirts, we distribute pedometers, show them the awareness, and then we don't want to go into that, because what happens once you go into follow-up, it's a completely new area. Sure. And we don't want to pinpoint also some of the children who are obese, because then again create another problem and inferiority in the children. So our job, and we just want to go to the schools to make these children aware for prevention of obesity.
I personally want to compliment Dr. Korrapati for presenting such an interesting slide presentation to increase awareness in such an interesting fashion. So before I check with you about your impressions, let me ask you, what is your name?
Anthony.
Anthony, how was this presentation for you? What did you learn?
I learned that to eat right and eat healthy.
That's beautiful. And you?
I learned that you have to keep your heart rate up and keep healthy. Okay. That you have to stay fit to be healthy and live a long life.
I'm encouraged by her use of the word stay fit. So to stay fit, I'll ask all of you first, and then I'll come to you. What's your name and how was this presentation? Was it interesting or boring? Okay, let's go.
It was interesting, and my name's Kelsey.
So Kelsey, what was interesting in this? The cool part?
Yeah, and that you told us what to eat and what parts of food to eat and how much.
So, are you going to change your habits, or you already have good habits?
I'll change them a little.
Very nice. And what's your name?
Ryan.
So, Ryan, what is it that you felt you are not doing right looking at that presentation?
Think I have to exercise more and eat healthier food.
Wonderful. And if I may ask you, do you spend less than 2 hours in front of the screen?
Maybe.
What's your name?
Isabella.
Isabella, what you liked most in all those slides that were shown?
Maybe the one about eat healthy.
And what is the meaning of eating healthy?
To eat like fruits and vegetables.
Oh, wow. Do you like eating vegetables?
Depends which one they are.
What's your name?
Hannah.
Hannah, what is your favorite food?
I would have to say
Pizza?
like apples.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And do you exercise 1 hour every day?
Well, I play outside, and I guess that's exercising.
Wonderful. So I appreciate all of you for being a part of this awareness campaign. And as I walk towards you, what is your name? And let's move slightly forward.
Hi.
Yeah.
My name is Gail Cassiano, principal of Nassacake.
Being a principal is like being parent to all the kids in a very special way. So how do you feel today with this presentation?
Well, I think it's great. I mean, I know that as a school, we really try to encourage physical fitness. We have 2 fabulous phys ed teachers who do a lot with cardio with the children. We have a health program for the 6th graders only, but they do learn about nutrition and health. And we're getting health will be in grades 4, 5, and 6 next year. We're bringing it back, which is a good thing. I like the fact that the kids heard about the less than 2 hours on their video media machines, because he was being honest. I would think most of them are probably spending more than 2 hours a day. I have a 14-year-old and a 17-year-old at home, and they're probably spending more than 2 hours a day. It's attached to them.
And if I share the number of hours my son spent in front of the screen, he would not be happy.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, and I feel like they need to go out and play more and do that. So this was good. It gave them the opportunity to see the slides and to maybe think about it, and I'm sure their teachers will speak with them back in the classrooms about it to follow up.
And as I thank all of you with a lot of joy, and all of you are wearing yellow color, and so here is a quiz for you. What did he say yellow color represents these days?
Child obesity.
Very great. So he is also wearing yellow, and she also has yellow. So Dr. Abhay, as we conclude this conversation here, how do you feel in terms of your inner satisfaction with the way all this dialogue has taken place?
Well, I'm really satisfied. I'm amazed, and it is a noble cause. We all know that childhood obesity is on the rise, so we have to do all the efforts to take care of it. And I really thank AAPI QLI to be the part of it, and they are very active in expanding this campaign. And again, thank you, Ashokji, for coverage.
And so with that, thanks, as everybody is about to clap for you, because all of you are also in agreement that you are going to adopt a healthy lifestyle, and especially all the kids would be a little bit more clear in their mind that less time in front of the screen and a little bit change in the food habits. So with the joy. Be fit, be cool. Be fit, be cool. Be fit, be cool. share your feelings being in the middle of all these kids charged with fresh awareness about staying fit and cool?
AAPI is one of the greatest organization. We have been organizing this obesity from last 5 years, and this is one of the most successful event which we conduct every year. This year we are conducting under the leadership of Dr. Madhu Korrapati and Dr. Lodha. It's a very happy and cheering event. It gives pleasure.
Great. And so, Dr. Madhu, your presentation was excellent. I want to compliment you for that. And how do you feel standing here amongst kids after their 1 mile walk, which was also a plan of the event?
It's really a very proud moment to all of us from AAPI QLI, and we thank the ITV for covering this entire event. It's really very nice to see all the kids walking around, and we spoke to several kids today, and they all said they got some good message from this presentation today, and they all wanted to implement the same. And particularly most of the children said they will watch less TV from now on, and they're going to eat more fruits and vegetables, so which is really, really good, and it's very encouraging to us to do more work towards this goal of preventing childhood obesity. Thank you.
So now I'm walking away with this message, which we just got from Dr. Madhu Korrapati, and he said walk less television, but don't stop watching ITV. Be fit, be cool, let's say.
Be fit, be cool.
I'm standing in the ground of a school here at Long Island where AAPI QLI organized an event to increase awareness about child obesity. Standing in the lap of nature fills us with joy. And when you have all kids excited with fresh awareness of leading healthy life, eating good food which would keep their mind also active. Be fit, be cool. That is the mantra shared by AAPI QLI with kids here. Enjoying this dialogue, which is hopefully going to result into more healthy citizens. This is Ashok Vyas reporting for ITV.